Gaji, it's your boy Uncle P. Alright, so it looks like we've upset a few Nigerians. Like we give a damn. They keep talking about how we need to bring proof, Chidimma's ID needs to be cancelled first, blah blah blah, and all this nonsense that they keep coming about. Guys, breaking people's laws shouldn't make you proudful. It shouldn't make you brag. But what I've also noticed, a lot of the Nigerians that are commenting are not in SA. They're probably still in Nigeria trying to get into SA, and they're really going to make it difficult for themselves. But with that said, the Home Affairs has come with an update. So the Home Affairs progress on identity fraud committed by Chidimma's mother. Because people are trying to separate Chidimma and the mother. And this is why you cannot. Listen to this. The real ID owner applied for an ID in Pretoria in 1995. When she goes to collect, the department said her ID is in Johannesburg. So that basically means when she went to go collect the ID, somebody already had the ID in 1995. That identity was stolen. In 2001, she has a child and supposed to register her with the Home Affairs. Finds out there's already another kid registered under her name, which is Chidimma. So this woman's identity gets stolen in 1995. She then has a child, assuming that she... So my question was, if she went to go register ID in 1995 and then they found out that it was already registered in Joburg, that means she had to come all the way here to Johannesburg and it was issued to her. That means there was a duplicate. So the owner of the ID was not even the first person to receive the ID. That means Chidimma's mom had received the ID before the original owner. All right, cool. Then she gives birth to a child, wants to register a child, she can't because, or she can, but apparently she already has another child. So that basically means that if Chidimma's mother was getting grants and all these things from the government, that is also fraudulent. So now it's not only about identity fraud. Now they're going to have to check if she used that ID to get any grant and benefit anything. And all that will be added into the fraudulent. So therefore, Chichi's registration from day one, it was already fraudulent. But anyways, people want to keep talking. The department has identified officials, 3 officials who registered the birth at Home Affairs office in Johannesburg. One of the officials has passed on. The department is investigating 2 other officials who may have been involved in the alleged fraudulent scheme. The department has relied on its records to establish that the South African mother, whose identity may have been stolen, has registered by her mother in 1982. Was registered by mother in 1982, and as a result, she entered the National Population Register. Her birth was registered in Twain in 1995. She applied for an ID. The month after the application, she returned to Home Affairs to collect the ID. On her return to Home Affairs, she learned that her ID was issued in Johannesburg at an office where she had not applied for it. She then gave birth in 2001. When she went to register her child at Home Affairs, she discovered that there was a child registered under her ID number. The child that was registered was Miss Chidimma Vanessa Onwe Ade Chima. No fraud. She did nothing. It's all the mother. Wara, wara, wara. In 2001, this is, So whatever the fake father spoke about 2010, that already has been cleaned out. 2001. So we are in 2024. That basically makes Chidimma 23 years old, which is in correspondence to what she claims her age is. Wow. Guys, it's unbelievable how long they stole this identity for. And then it furthermore reads, her birth was registered in 19... Okay. Home Affairs has visited the address listed for Miss Adechima's mother and that of the lady whose ID was stolen. The information shared by the family of the lady whose ID was stolen in turn matches the detail containing a DHT record. Okay, so, guys, it's not about wanting to trend because of Chidimma or anything else, no. It's not about me as a foreigner trying to teach people the law of South Africa, no. Earlier on today, I was in Germiston. I went to the Germiston court. I had a couple of things to take care of. Anybody who's been in Germiston or who knows Germiston, Germiston is dying. And if you walk in those streets, it's packed with Nigerians. Packed. And if you look at the businesses that they're running, those are not businesses that can even make you 3 grand, 6 grand a month. So those are just cover-ups of whatever it is that they're doing. Literally, the place is full with people smoking weed, taking drugs. It's a mess. I really want to start taking my cameras and walking around to places where it's infested with Nigerians to show you all the damage that these people are causing to this country. This is no longer just about Chidimma and the forgery of their identity. This has now become a bigger picture because what Nigerians are not realizing, and it's not, and it's, you know, the funny thing is here in South Africa is 2 nationalities, maybe 3: Nigerians, Zimbabweans, and Mozambicans. But we're focusing on you Nigerians, and the reason we're focusing on you is because you guys are the ones who are now making the most noise. And you all guys feel like you have done nothing wrong. But it's not only South Africa complaining about Nigeria. It's the whole world that's complaining about Nigeria. Even Nigerians are complaining about Nigerians. Nigerian women don't even want to date Nigerian men. Nigerians are not even supporting Chidimma in the pageant. Most of those votes are coming from South Africans, and South Africans are doing it to spite that contest. Chidimma, there's no way Chidimma will have any form of life here in South Africa. There's absolutely no way. Because I just don't see anybody ever forgiving her. She cannot represent any company, any brand, because her image is so tainted. So she's going to have to go represent Nigeria full time. And what company in Nigeria would really want to put their brand attached to her and her image and all this? A life, a career, all this Miss Universe Nigeria is doing is just using her to get traction and to get views and clicks. That's all they're doing. After those views and clicks are done, Chidimma's life is done. Regardless of whether South Africa decides to forgive her, give her a new identity or anything. Her just walking in the street and somebody recognizing her may be a danger to her. Because the upset and the anger that has been caused for the disrespect to steal somebody's identity and then not even apologize and then go to another country compete in their contest because I got dual citizenship. That wasn't spoken earlier on. Nobody said anything about dual citizenship. It's like things are being added as we go. All I know is if Chidimma and the parents don't end up in jail, it's going to be a spit on the South African Constitution and the South African laws, and it's going to be almost as if trying to say to the rest of the world or the rest of the Nigerians that, hey guys, look, it's fine. Whatever agreement we have with your government is so powerful that when you guys mess up here, you can get away with it. Because imagine all those people whose identities have been stolen. That means that if whatever outcome happens to Chidimma, they will use that in their cases. So if Chidimma's mother, father, and Chidimma herself does not get punished, those people will use that case to also not get punished. So that basically means identity fraud now becomes literally legal, or it becomes something that won't have any impact in your life. Guys, listen, I love interacting with you guys on the comments. I know there's a lot of love. There's also some hate here and there, but the reality is, like I'm saying, man, I haven't been in Germiston in a minute. Going there and seeing what I saw there has inspired me and motivated me to speak more politics and to show exactly what the foreign nationals are doing in this country and how it's not helping anybody. And for those of even Nigerians who want to come to South Africa and find a better life and do good for themselves, they're messing it up for you. You who's applying properly and doing everything properly. Even Nigerians who are currently in South Africa, who are married to South Africans, who are happy, who have IDs, who are fine. Ghanaians, Cameroonians, Senegalese, literally every single foreigner. They are messing it up for us because now the scrutiny of everybody's identity, and worst of all, it's going to become now even harder for individuals to be accepted into the country. Visa applications and everything is going to become double hard. But anyways, like somebody said, man, bro, you're wasting your time. They're not listening. These people love breaking people's laws. And that's their bread and butter. And that's the sad reality. The world is now realizing it.